Today I'm in the wood yard. I'm still on vacation, but I got something to show you, and it's pretty cool. Here we go. So the first thing I'm going to do is show you some wood racks that guys had for display for selling wood that I found up north. Now this first one is the best one. Thought I'd just start out with the best. Very, very well designed, nice and neat, nice and clean. I would want to buy wood from this place, and they did a really good job. I'll show you it again later, but this was the best one. And they did a really good job. They have little bitty bundles with little wood for the mini stoves at 20 bucks a piece. I don't know if they're selling them, but that's a very good idea. And they're all cut two size. They're not just chunks. They're various sizes. They're all cut two size to fit. And then they got the $7 each or 3 for $20. Well, obviously they're going to sell a lot of $20 ones. They've got Vimeo and PayPal and cash. It's in a spot where you can turn off and get in and out really easy. Very good location. Nice sign. Just really appealing looking. And I thought they did a really good job of this. So this was up by Minocqua. So those of you that have been up in the area, you might have seen this one. It's on the 51 on the way there. But yeah, they did a great job. Just really a nice looking booth. And the next one, not so much. So this one is, yeah, $20 for a bunch of wood, and you got to load it and handle it. Over on the other side they got $20 also, a little bit more. It's pine. It's very punky. It was rotten wood, dead, dried up, nasty crap wood. On the hardwood side there is oak and maple and birch mixed in there and some ash. Looked better, but various sizes, not like really good to handle. And then the other thing was they got this bulk where you can get it here. Now I couldn't figure it out. It was $3.50 for the whole pile back there. $350, but I didn't see a dollar sign, so it confused me. And it's 1.5 cord load, but it's just laying on the ground in the dirt. So not really interested. The next one, nice booth, nice big sign, nice roof on it. You can see the $5. They got a security camera, which is cool. They got a box for paying. It's wrapped wood, and again, various sizes. A nice booth. And then the other side, I went around my truck here, they have another booth, but it was empty. And I was there for a week, and the wood volume never changed. They never added to this booth. And we were there in the middle of summer when it was busy, so I would think you'd want to have that baby full. The next one, Hideodorus. This one is various sizes of wood. If you look on the bottom right there on that booth where they had the rack, it's there's dirt. I mean, like sod, chunks of sod. And look in the pile. And this looked like this last year there. Look at that. Look at the dirt in there. So they're just grabbing from the pile and throwing it in there. Now there's no pricing on it. There's no volume measurement. You don't know what you're getting. That was empty. It looked like it was partially empty. Look at the dirt on the bottom of the shelf there. You can actually see chunks of dirt. And just all different sizes of pieces lengthwise. I had no idea what it was. So here's another one, kind of interesting. They had self-serve, 7 sticks for $5. So again, no way to carry it. You got to carry them a piece at a time. I myself like the wrapped bundled wood or in the bags, like this really nice one here. Again, this really nice one. I just thought this was slick. They just did a really good job. The only thing they could do is maybe have labels where you could read that a little better. So yeah, they got the solo stove or similar type stoves, and it's like 3/4 of a cubic foot. And then the bags. I like the bags for grabbing and going. They're kind of handy, and they just look nice. And I know people have done experiments, and I guess some people like the bags and some people like the bundles. I guess as far as grabbing and carrying it, the bags would be really nice. They got that nice sign there. So again, a really nice job. And then we're going to go into some other stuff coming up here in the video. I've got some other things I brought along on vacation to show you guys, but I just thought I'd throw this in the beginning because it was kind of interesting. So the next stuff we're going to do is we're going to cover things that I brought along. I got a power pack and a bike, and we're going to talk about it. So today is the last day of my family vacation. We've been here for 6 days, I think, something like that. And it's all been a blur. We had a lot of fun. I only shot one video the whole time we were here. We did a fire video you just saw yesterday. You should have seen that. And I brought along something I got just before I left that I wanted to do a video on before I left. But we had cloudy days for a few days, and I really didn't have the opportunity to use this product that I received because it was cloudy. And it's kind of cloudy today. You can see there's clouds, but it's supposed to get partly sunny. And this product is a new battery pack. Yes, I got another one. And this is a bigger one. Well, it's smaller unit, bigger solar chargers. And I brought along the electric bike. I've been doing some riding on it. So we're going to show you all this stuff real soon here. There it is. It's a portable power station. I believe it's pronounced Gracell or Greasel. Gracell. It's 1,000 watt. Pretty cool little unit. And I also have solar panels, big ones. Let's open them up. So I thought as soon as I'm sitting around here doing nothing, because it's our last day, we're just packing stuff up, I thought I'd shoot this video for you guys to see. And I got this package before I left. I thought it would be a good opportunity. Well, I'm just kind of hanging out to show you what I got here. So this is a new solar charger power unit, and this is a bigger one. Now this is one that it doesn't fold as small as the other one that I have, because it's bigger panels, but it does, I believe it charges faster. It has more power. Gracell, Gracell. Oh yeah, it's a big one. Yeah, these don't fold up at all. So these will really produce the power. And this is a leg, I'm assuming. Yep, that is a leg. Holy smokes, this is big. Yeah, I had no idea it was going to be this big. Turn it the other way around, but it's got a really nice carry handle, as you can see here. And I'm guessing this is where the cords are stored inside here. Yep, that's where the cords are. This is where the hookups are. And this opens up. Let's make sure I got the bottom here. Yep, this is the bottom. It's a 4-panel. Wow, these are huge. No wonder it's supposed to be one of the better ones. Holy smokes. I'm going to be able to power half the state with this puppy. All right, look at that. That is something. There we go. Now the legs are down. All right, so here is the box that it comes in. Thought what I would do is I would plug this in and I'd plug my bike in. It's right here because I've been riding the bike a little bit while I've been here. Yesterday I was riding with the wind going downhill and I hit 30.5 miles an hour. So there it is. It's a nice little lunchbox size one. It's 1,000 watt. So that's pretty cool. Oh, all kinds of goodies here. So there's a charger for your car, cigarette lighter, and then there's a power cord that goes for the block that gets plugged into the unit and then into a wall, so you can plug this in and charge it without the solar panel, so you can charge it up with household electricity. And then there is this doodad. This is the one that goes into the input. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it on. I'll move you guys closer. So here's the little unit, and this bag is for putting all of your cords and adapters and all that good stuff. So this bag will hold all these goodies, which is really nice because nobody else has that. I like that. So you can keep stuff organized in one place. Okay, so in the instructions here, it says for charging, it says how to charge. With the solar charger, it's going to take 6 to 9 hours. 6 hours if it's sunny, 9 hours if it's cloudy. Today it's partly. It's a little bit of both. And from a car, from the 12 volt, it says 9 to 11 hours when the car is running. And from an AC adapter, 110 volt, about 7 to 8 hours. So it charges just as fast, if not faster, with the solar charger, which is awesome. Because that is how I intend on using it. Because when I'm doing a lot of my work, I'm not by electricity, so I'll be able to charge it. So that's pretty cool. And it says here what it powers. Obviously, anything electrical. Can charge GoPros 143 times, floodlight 112 hours, CPAP supposed to be 56 hours, a TV around 14 hours, laptop around 20 charges for an average, mini fridge 21 hours, smartphone 84 charges, a switch 53. So there's all kinds of things on what to do and what not to do here, but we're not going to read that. We're going to plug it in and see what happens. First thing I'm going to do is turn it on, because a lot of these that I've gotten, this is the third one now, it comes with, oh, yep, it comes with juice. It's got 50% power already. Oh, there we go. The light is on. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's on. I'm out in the daylight here, so I just had to push the right sequence. You got to push the light and the power button. And this is already plugged into the solar charger. It has all of your different inputs. So you can use any one of these for charging, which is nice. Direct current, and there's also a cord for that in here, which is right here. Well, this is the one for the car. And then there's this one, which is for direct. And then there's the power cord, general power cord. So you got 2 outlets. This one right here is for your car, for your 12 volt. And then there's the 2 charging ports for your solar. And then your direct current one right over here. And then your PV input. So it's a pure sine wave, it says. Ooh, fancy. So let's see what the instruction says as far as what does what. So the solar charger that is behind me now is a single, but you can hook up 2 at a time. So you can put them in series. So instead of 200, you can get 400 out of it, which is pretty awesome. So you can charge really fast. So that would, I would think, cut your charging time in half. And the sun is starting to come out now, so I might actually get some power out of this thing, which is nice. So when you're charging, you've got the AC adapter to an AC outlet. You've got the cigarette lighter plug to a car charger for charging it. So that's 2 ways of charging it. And then the third way, obviously, is with the sun, which is what we're going to do today here. Because I've got sun. As soon as you have the solar panels out, they are collecting electricity. So you're not supposed to disconnect under load, it said. So obviously that's a connect or disconnect. So we're going to make sure that we have it turned off before I plug it in, because you're not supposed to have anything plugged into it. But we're going to plug it in right now and see what we're getting for charge on it. Red to red. There we go. It's plugged in. We are getting, it shows that it's charging 50, 60. But anyway, it is charging now. So apparently if I leave this thing plugged in for another 3-4 hours, it should fully charge it. And then these are for some of the other connectors. So this one is for the DC. This is for when you hook it up in a series. You can hook up multiple solar panels. That's what these 2 are for. So you can have multiple solar panels hooked up to it. But this is all you need for this one right now. So it's 47 watts right now is what the power is going in on it here. I'll show you that up close. Okay, so there, the sun came out, and now she's cooking. We're up to 130, it hits once in a while, watts for going in. And 131, 130, and it kind of keeps going back and forth. 129. So when the sun is out, you're getting a lot more, obviously. But when it's cloudy, you're still catching some sunlight. And it's kind of a hazy sun right now, too. Because there are clouds. Oh, no, not right now. It's direct sun. But yeah, so direct sun, 132, 133, 134. So she's smoking now. So there's the panels behind me, and I'm blocking part of it too because I've got a little bit of shade right there. But they're pretty easy to deploy. They got a nice carrying handle. They're collecting sun. So that's a cool thing. And now what I'm going to do is we're going to plug the bike in. So I'll show you that in just a second here. I'll set this down here. And to plug my bike in, all you do is you open this little port right here and you plug it in. There we go. So now I got it in a hole. And then we're going to come over here and get to the power cord. And I know you can charge and use at the same time. So we're going to plug this in right here. Oh, see, like it's a cloud came now. It's down to 70, 71, 73. Now it's going up to 84, 86. So as soon as the sun comes out, you can see how it picks up. Now it's up to 127, 130, 132, 135, 138, 140. Ooh, we're hitting a new high. So we're going to plug this in. And then we should be charging over here on the bike. Now let's see what she says. I'll turn it on here. I know it's going to be hard to see with the sun here. And does it show that it's charged? It's 80%. Yeah, I know it's charging because it was at 70 something just a little while ago. I'm trying to see where it says that it's charging. Huh. It doesn't show that it's charging, but I know it should be. Oh, I got to turn the DC power on. Okay, let's see here. Or AC, I'm sorry. AC, so I got to turn this on. There we go. Now it's on. It says 0 watts. AC out, 0 watts. Why is it? Oh, there we go. Now it's kicking in. 28 watts out. 147 watts out. 58 in. So we're losing. But when the sun is out, it's going to charge the bike as fast as we're catching sun, because I was up to about 140, so it would be pretty equal with this unit, I would think. So right now the power in is 59. See if you guys can see this here. There we go. I think you can see that. Oh, look at that. The sun's coming out. She's cranking up now. But we're still at 147 watts out for the AC. The power in is cranking up. It's starting to kick up now. See if we can get up to what it's charging at. That's pretty close. Not quite. So it's 147, 146 out. Power in is 138. So at least we're almost staying even. And I think if it was pure sun, I think it would probably stay about even. So you can use this to charge while the unit is charging, so you aren't going to lose any. Well, you're losing a little bit. I was up to 140 and 147, so not quite equal. 140, 147. It's kind of fluctuating a little bit. But anyway, I'm going to sit it on for a little while and see what happens. Now let's go check over on the bike here and see if it says that it's charging. Yep, it's up to 85% already. So it went from 80% to 85%. I don't know if you guys can see. I'm trying to get this so you can see on the screen here. It went from 80 to 85% just in like a couple minutes. So it's charging in fast now. So we'll leave it on a little bit and see what happens. All right, so it's been cloudy for the last 15 minutes that I was gone. I went up and did some packing. And right now we're only at 58 watts going in. And we're still at 146, 147 going out into the bike. We're still at 50% though, so we're not losing. It's just kind of staying even pretty much. And like I said, it's kind of cloudy, kind of in and out. Like right now the sun's trying to come out, but there's a whole bunch more clouds coming. So I'm going to check the bike now and see what that's at. But this is a nice little unit here. For those of you that don't have a power unit yet, if you get one, you'd be amazed at how much you use it. I use this thing, well, not this particular one because I have several of them now, but I use them a lot. They are very handy to have. To have that power, I mean, you can power a lot of power tools with it, or for charging your battery packs. I use it for my Dremel. I use it for a light once in a while. I use it quite a bit. It is very handy to have. There's something that, if you're a camper especially, I've borrowed my other one that I have to a friend of mine. He took camping and he said it was fantastic because they had light and power, and they could power their laptops and charge them, and so that was kind of neat. So I'm going to put this down. We're going to go check and see how much power we've got into the bike so I can go for a little ride. So there, it's up to 89%. It's been plugged in for like 15 minutes now, and it's charging, and it's cloudy. So even though it's cloudy, I'm still getting some juice from the light, but not nearly as much. I just want to look at this again here. So right now I'm getting 64, 63, 64, 67 watts going in, and going out is 147 into the bike, which is right there. And we're still at 50% charge. So if I left this charged in for probably a good 3-4 hours, it would fully charge without any load going out of it. But I got a bike ride I got to go on before I leave. I can't just be having the bike here. And I didn't record any of my rides I had, but it has some good ones. There's some nice roads going that way that are fairly freshly blacktop, so it's really good roads, and there's no traffic, and there's a lot of hills and curves, so it was a lot of fun. So I'm going to go for another little ride. So here we go. So I thought I would show you these solar panels, because these are the best solar panels that I've gotten from all the companies that have sent me stuff. These fold up really nice. They got the nice carry handle. Like I said, they've got the pouch that seals up close, nice and tight with all your cords in it. But this is a wider array by far than any of the other ones that I've gotten. So this is just 2 of the panels here, but there are 4, as you can see. And there's these legs that pop out from the back that you can stand it up on. And it's nice and solid, and actually, even though the other one is more compact, this is actually easier to deploy and nicer to fold up, nicer carry handles, and it seems to be protected fairly well too. And this is a magnetic handle, so it goes together and it stays together, which is really nice. Okay, so now I'm going on a bike ride. All right, so we got it turned on. I'm gonna go for a ride away from the cottage. It's kind of hard to do one-handed because it's got a lot of power. So right now I've got the bike on eco mode, which means I'm going about 11 miles an hour. That's kind of standard. And I'm just going down the driveway to the cottage we're at, to the lake. And I'm gonna kick her in high gear in just a little bit so you guys can see the power, the speed. Gotta make sure I don't get run over because there's some traffic out here. There we go. I got her in 5 right now. And I'm going on the road. I'm going to crank her up here and see what we can get her up to. There's 26. So, we're using the sun to go for a bike ride. That's a pretty cool thing. We're flying now. 28 miles an hour. I gotta hang on with both hands because the road's not as smooth as you think. 28.5, that's about all I can get out of it. Oh, 29. I gotta let up now. Gotta turn into the driveway here. Guy on the tractor. So there we go, folks. I just took a little ride. I didn't record all of it. I went for about, I don't know, 5 miles or something like that. I rode down all through all the roads. I only recorded a little bit for you. I got to load up the bike. We got the kayaks already loaded into the truck. I load up the bike. We're heading home. So that's it for today, folks. Tomorrow I'll be back in the woodyard doing work, real work, not just playing like I have been doing. So that's it for today. Pokes and buttons. See you tomorrow. Good night, Irene.